Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent. Honorable Malik Muhammad Rafiq Rajwana, Governor Punjab. Respected Mr. Rozi Khan Barki, Member HRM, Federal Board of Revenue. Respected Madam Sumaira Nazir, Chief Collector, FBR Central Region. Mr. Abdul Basit, President, Lahore Chamber of Commerce. Mr. Yuri, US Consul General. Worthy collectors, Madam Tasneem Rahman, Chief Commissioner, Lahore. Officers from other departments, colleagues, collectors, directors from customs, younger colleagues from customs, Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of officers and staff of Central Region, I warmly welcome you all on International Customs Day. It is a day to show our resolve that international customs community, spreading over 180 countries of the world, is vibrant, cohesive, and has shared values to contribute to the growth and development. As the global center of excellence in customs matter and the voice of international customs community, the WCO provides an ideal platform for customs administrations and their stakeholders to hold in-depth discussions, exchange experiences, and share best practices on a range of international customs issues. It thus aims to create uniformity in application of customs laws and rules and regulations. This year's focus of WCO is on data collection for effective border management. And today, we will share a software application which will help us in data collection. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we originally planned this event at a much larger scale with a bigger venue. However, due to inclement weather and heavy downpour yesterday and today also, we have to change the venue at the very last moment. And we are thankful to Alhambra administration that they have allowed us to hold this venue here. We are indeed honored to have among us Malik Muhammad Rafiq Rajwana, Honorable Governor of Punjab, who has been kind to attend our earlier event as well, which was a golf cup, customs golf cup, which was held in Gymkhana. We are also honored to have Mr. Rozi Khan Barki with us. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, for the first time, we organize a poster competition to encourage our young and other artists. We were a little nervous because the theme of role of Pakistan customs in development of Pakistan was a little not as artists used to have. However, despite our apprehensions, the response was tremendous. And Alhamdulillah, we have received more than 100 entries. And today, we will distribute the prizes among the winners. And as well as we have arranged the poster competition, poster exhibition as well, which you will see after this ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to share some of our important initiatives and contributions. Customs Department has always endeavored to promote sports and healthy activities. We made outstanding contributions in the field of hockey and cricket. Pakistan's great hockey players like Samiullah, Kalimullah, Hassan Sardar, Islahuddin were from Customs Service. Similarly, superstars of cricket like Jalaluddin, Salim Yusuf, Haris Khan, they were also from Customs Service. To follow the same pattern, this last year we organized Customs Golf Cup, and by the grace of Allah, we received a very healthy and unprecedented response from the golfing community. And we will continue to promote these healthy activities in future as well. Providing free medical advice and medicines to deserving staff of customs, we have started a dispensary at Custom House Lahore, and one of our officers, Dr. Asif Mahmood Jah, has voluntarily, in addition to his own duties, looking after patients free of cost, and we are supplying medicines to the patients free of cost. In order to enhance the effectiveness of human resource, we have invested in human capital. We have get our sepoys, inspectors, and other staff trained from the academy, FC Academy in Peshawar, and the experiment has been very successful. The workforce which came back, they were rejuvenated, and they have been a very good addition to our customs workforce. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to see officers from different departments. Like I can see people from ANF, Rangers, Railways, Civil Aviation Authority, FIA. All these agencies, we work together to facilitate the business community and to facilitate our importers and exporters. So it's a very healthy sign that we are together here, and inshallah we'll be together in the field when we serve our people. At the end, I would like to thank from the core of my heart, Honorable Governor of Punjab, for gracing this occasion despite his busy schedule. And also a special thank to Madam Sumaira Nazir, Chief Collector, Central Region. She has always been a source of immense guidance and leadership to us. Thank you, and Pakistan Paindabad.
I am pleased to announce that today we have among us Honorable Member Human Resource Management, Mr. Rozi Khan Barki, as one of our distinguished guests. I would now request Mr. Rozi Khan Barki to please come forward and share his thoughts with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Malak Muhammad Rafiq Rajwana, Governor Punjab, respected Ms. Sumaira Nazir, Chief Collector, Customs, Central Region, Tasneem Rahman, Chief Commissioner, Inland Revenue, Mr. Abdul Basit, President Lahore Simra Commerce, worthy guests from business community, my younger colleagues and officers of other department, Assalamu alaikum. I am honored to speak on this auspicious occasion. As the Collector Sahab told you that this Custom International Day is celebrated every year to commemorate the establishment of World Customs Organization, which was established back in 1952 as Custom Cooperation Council. Now it's called World Customs Organization. As it is the only intergovernmental organization specialized in custom matters, the WCO established its headquarters in Brussels in 1952 and currently represents 180 member countries across the globe at all stages of social and economic development. It accounts for about 98% of the world trade, and Pakistan, being among the early members of WCO, enjoys important role at this international forum. Pakistan was actually the first Asian country to join the organization, which was followed by countries like Japan, Iran, India. Pakistan has been playing very active role in the deliberation of the organization, and until recent past, it used to post a minister, which is called a minister. Actually, it's ambassador there. The thematic focus of this year's International Custom Day is data analysis for effective border management. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to highlight some of the important initiatives and contribution of Pakistan Customs. In order to facilitate importers and exporters, all custom clearances are made through a web-based platform called WBOC, Web-Based One Customs. It is one of the most modern custom clearance system in the region. It allows paperless environment and importer and exporter with to importer and exporters with the flexibility of location and time, which means that they can electronically file the request for clearance of goods from anywhere and anytime. This has significantly reduced the dwell time for clearance of import and export cargo, and thus facilitated our international trade. Being important component of international supply chain, this automation of import and export procedure has contributed to enhancement of GDP, thus underlining custom positive role in economic development. Custom officers and staff are diligently performing their duties shoulder to shoulder with other armed forces and law enforcement agencies on our border stations like Torkham and Ghulam Khan in the tribal areas of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Sust in Gilgit-Baltistan, Taftan and Chaman in Balochistan, Manabao in Sindh, and Wagah in Punjab. As we are aware that the border areas around Afghanistan and Iran are tough due to peculiar terrain and security situation, while our border with China at a height of more than 16,000 feet is among highest custom stations in the world. Despite these hardships and obstacles, our officers and jawans are undeterred, and they are performing their duties diligently and with full devotion, despite extreme circumstances of weather, etc. I am sure some of my colleagues from Customs sitting here have served at one of these stations. Implementing intellectual property rights and ensuring quality and standard of goods is yet another important task performed by Pakistan Customs at the time of import and export. Ladies and gentlemen, the revenue collection is overriding role performed by Customs, where the department collects more than 42% of the total federal taxes at import stage, including custom duties, sales tax, federal excise duty, and income tax. Last year's record tax collection of over 3 trillion rupees was made possible due to ceaseless efforts by officers and staff of Custom Department Today, at this very moment, in different cities of Pakistan, including Lahore, Karachi, Peshawar, Quetta, and Islamabad, while International Customs Day is celebrated, these officers and staff are being decorated with special performances, achievement certificates. Under China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, Pakistan Customs has a very critical role of providing safe transit to the goods from Pakistan to China and beyond, and vice versa. Overseeing economic zones and export processing zones planned under CPEC would be customs responsibility. And for this purpose, efforts are afoot to train and equip our officers and staff with necessary techniques. Ladies and gentlemen, as Pakistan is taking dynamic leap towards the development of its infrastructure, especially along the Arabian coast, and the connecting of the newly constructed ports with the border of China, effective border management will no longer remain a buzzword, but will become a centerpiece of customs policy agenda. At present, Pakistan Customs has access to import clearance data, data collected by other government agencies such as Inland Revenue Service, Anti-Narcotics Force, Federal Investigation Agency, Civil Aviation Authority, and Pakistan Maritime Security Agency. Unfortunately, despite the availability of these databases, there is absence of integrated and merged data across local agencies and organizations, as well as lack of harmonized data that can be shared with cross-border foreign agencies. Thus, Federal Board of Revenue is engaged in taking strategic policies to enable Pakistan Customs to perform its core functions optimally, which are revenue collection, border security, trade facilitation, and collection of trade statistics by acquiring cutting-edge technology and designing automation tools and policies. Additionally, FBR is also organizing capacity building courses to train human resources to act upon data-driven insights, communicate with foreign border agencies, and formulate and implement data confidentiality and privacy policy. In this regard, I would like to mention that the Federal Board of Revenue is carrying out studies to measure border agency clearance times and the use of performance measurement techniques to improve custom procedures and integrity and professionalism of its officers. Before I conclude, I must congratulate Ms. Sumaira Nazir and her team on putting up such a wonderful event, despite the fact that due to heavy rain yesterday and today, they have changed their program and venue suddenly. It's indeed a great effort, Madam. I would like to thank Honorable Governor Punjab for finding time to attend this event. Thank you all.
Performance achievers to acknowledge their efforts. As most of you are aware that FBR has achieved a target of more than 3 trillion this year, which would not have been possible without the tireless efforts of different field formations of FBR. Therefore, to acknowledge the efforts of high performance achievers, certificates of merit from WCO shall now be distributed. To hand out these certificates, I would like to invite Honorable Member HRM, Mr. Rozi Khan Barki, to please come forward for certificate distribution. Mr. Rozi Khan Barki, please. The first certificate goes to Ms. Kamal Ali, Deputy Director, Directorate General of Training and Research, Lahore. Madam Nazia Salim. The second certificate goes to Mr. G.N. Zafar, Appraising Officer, Model Customs Collectorate of Preventive, Lahore. The third certificate goes to Mr. Muhammad Imran, Appraising Officer, Post-Clearance Audit, Lahore. Because of the health reasons, he is not with us today. Thank you very much, sir. Moving forward now, we will announce merit certificates for officers and staff of Central Region. To hand out these certificates, I would request Madam Chief Collector Central, Sumaira Nazir, to please come forward and hand out the certificates. Madam Chief Collector Central, please. The first certificate goes to Assistant Collector Asim Awan from Model Customs Collectorate of Preventive, Lahore. The second certificate goes to Deputy Superintendent Khalid Khan, Model Customs Collectorate of Preventive, Lahore. The third certificate goes to Deputy Collector Saad Attar Rabbani, Model Customs Collectorate of Multan. The fourth certificate goes to Mr. Muhammad Arshad Javed, Inspector, Model Customs Collectorate, Multan. The next certificate goes to Deputy Collector Falak Sher, Model Customs Collectorate, Faisalabad. The next certificate goes to Assistant Private Secretary Mr. Nisar Ahmed. The next certificate goes to Principal Appraiser Mr. Amjad Bukhari. The next certificate goes to Mr. Malik Faiz, Appraising Officer. Thank you very much, Madam. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Illustrations are perhaps the oldest known means of communication to the mankind. A work of art is appreciated by many, but can only be judged by an expert in art. We have been very fortunate to have with us a very prestigious jury to decide the winners of our poster competition. Our distinguished jury comprised of Madam Salima Hashmi, Professor Dr. Rahat Masood, Professor Dr. Ahmed Jafri. Unfortunately, Madam Hashmi and Dr. Farhat have not been able to join us owing to their prior engagements outside Lahore. However, we have the honor of presence of Professor Ahmed Jaffrey with us today. I shall now request Madam Chief Collector Central to please come forward and present a shield to Mr. Ahmed Jaffrey. Madam Chief Collector Central, please. Alfia Hajal, please. The second prize goes to Alfia Hajal from Indus Valley School of Fine Arts, Karachi. You're going to receive that on her behalf? Okay. Thank you. Now I would request Collector Faisalabad, Dr. Zulfikar, to please come forward to award cash prize to Mr. Fahim Akhtar of National College of Arts and Design. Mr. Fahim Akhtar, please. Labiba Mubashir, please be in queue. Next prize goes to Labiba Mubashir of Lahore College of Women University. Thank you very much, sir. I would now request Collector Zulfikar Yunus from Model Customs Collectorate Preventive to hand out prizes to Adil Mahmood from Gujranwala. Adil Mahmood. The next prize goes to Mehnaz Bibi from the Islamia University, Bahawalpur. Thank you very much, sir. I would now request the Collector Appraisement Model Customs Collectorate of Appraisement, Lahore, to please come forward and hand over the last two prizes. Collector Appraisement, Muhammad Sadiq Sahab. The next prize goes to Sayyid Shahtaj Zahra from Punjab University, Lahore. Shasheen Shahid, please be in queue. Sayyid Shahtaj Zahra, Punjab University, Lahore. Shasheen Shahid, Punjab University, Lahore. Thank you very much, sir.